John D. Rockefeller, whose full name is John Davidson Rockefeller, was born in July 8, 1839 and died May 23, 1937. Rockefeller was known as the richest person in American history, or in world history, whose net worth converted into today's time and inflation would be the equivalent of $400 billion. For reference, the current richest person in the world is Elon Musk, and his net worth is $195 billion. That makes Rockefeller's net worth twice as much as the current richest person today. Rockefeller was the second of 6 children. His father was William Rockefeller, and his mom was Eliza Davidson. He went to Oswego Academy in 1851. In early 1860, he saw that there was great potential in the commercial oil production in western Pennsylvania. Around this time, he built his first oil refinery around Cleveland, Ohio. According to Britannica.com, quote, within 2 years, it was the largest refinery in the area, and thereafter Rockefeller devoted himself exclusively to the oil business, and quote, Britannica, John D. Rockefeller. In 1870, Rockefeller and a few other associates made, quote, Standard Oil Company. Standard Oil did extremely well, buying out all of its competition. Rockefeller kept buying competitors until 1872, when Standard Oil controlled almost all oil refineries in Cleveland. After this, Standard Oil began to buy more competitors in not just Cleveland, but in other cities as well, increasing the size of Standard Oil. Rockefeller began to negotiate with railroad companies so that he could get favored rates for when they shipped out oil. By 1881, Rockefeller and his associates placed stock of Standard Oil in other states instead of just Ohio. Standard Oil was the first major trust in the U.S. with a total of 9 trusts and Rockefeller as its head. Standard Oil became a near monopoly in all of the U.S., a near monopoly of all oil refineries in the U.S. by 1882. In 1892, Ohio's Supreme Court said that the Standard Oil Trust was in violation of Ohio law that prohibited monopolies. Rockefeller was able to avoid this by, quote, dissolving the trust and transferring its properties to companies in other states with interlocking directorates so that the same 9 men could control the operation of the affiliated companies, end quote, Britannica, John D. Rockefeller. In simpler terms, Rockefeller broke up the trust but had the same associates own the separate parts. But by 1899, the company came back together to remake Standard Oil with the same 9 associates in New Jersey instead of Ohio. Standard Oil lasted until 1911 when the U.S. Supreme Court said that it violated Sherman Antitrust Act and was illegal. Rockefeller died of a heart attack in 1937, right before his 98th birthday. He died in Ormond Beach, Florida, which is around the same place as I live. Rockefeller was the richest person ever, making his wealth through the oil refinery Standard Oil.